So I've come up North Barrule. I tell you what, there's never a dull moment. One day it's flooding, next day we've got this beautiful sun. Bryan is here with his work of art. Bryan, you've put the three legs of man on the side of North Barrule, and the obvious question is why?
Why? For the Manx public and the next future generations to enjoy and be proud of being a Manx person. We've got an iconic symbol that needs showing off and shown to the world.
Let's make this very clear. This is a walk and a bit. I mean, I go to the gym a bit, but this is certainly a good workout. You've been up here how many times now to
41 times since the 1st of July.
Well, and bringing stuff up and moving stones around?
Carrying very heavy things up. 60 1.2 metre iron rods, big crowbars. I've got sledgehammers and more crowbars, ropes, all sorts.
Got to tell you, it's an amazing bit of work here. And you had a plan. I mean, you worked to a plan. It wasn't just like random. You got it all drawn out especially.
I got a professional design by David Calladine from Isle of Man Ground Models, who done a fantastic job. Without him, Glenn Conray, the architect, and Tony Lloyd Davis, they didn't have a clue how to set this out. Wow. And this guy done it, and he done a fantastic job. And never charged me either.
We've got these great drone shots here, which you can look at. Now, it's going to look even more spectacular, subject to a bit of planning, I believe, because you've got a bit of testing on the white paint to make sure you can find yourself in the mist. I know that, but overall, you want this to be white, do you?
Yeah, it's got to be white because it's invisible as it is, because there's still so many thousands of big stones around here from a previous ice age, and it just blends in. And when we've submitted planning, it was always going to be painted white. Yeah. But the government came back to Chris Hardesty and said, you don't need planning permission to move the stones, so we never went any further than that. And now we're having to apply again. Oh. So I painted a white outline on the outside of the stone to make sure the base was in the right place, yeah, which is important. And I had to spend another 2 days altering stone, which there was surplus stone in where it was not needed, and things like that, and try to improve what I've done.
This is an amazing undertaking. I'd say it'll be here forever, and I'm sure the planners will give you. I mean, it's going to be one of those landmarks people from the aircraft will be looking out the windows to look at.
Exactly, and when the TT is on,
they can see it from the course, can't you?
It's going to be in every television camera shot, you know. So we're advertising the Isle of Man. It's going to be a tourist attraction. They'll come down on mystery tours and they'll say, "Look at that lunatic that built that up there," you know. We
should mention you're looking for some volunteers. You haven't had much luck getting volunteers,
no.
But if you could find some, you would still be interested in them helping you out a bit.
My family, my daughter-in-law Tracy is going to do some painting. If we go ahead when I'm away, she's going to do some painting. Bring a couple of lady friends up and get stuck in. But if not, I'll do it later in the year.
You don't mind saying you're in your 70s and you're doing a good job getting up that hill.
Yeah,
it's
practice.
Yeah. So this will become one of those things that people in the Isle of Man will just take for granted. I'm sure it'll be literally one of those things they'll look back on this video 100 years in the future, go, wow, you're the man with the plan who did all this. And any more ideas?
I just like to give something back to the island. I've had a very successful life, became quite a wealthy man, so I didn't need to do this. I thought it was going to be a community project, and I thought I'd just set it out and supervise it, but it hasn't worked out like that, and I never give up. So I've cracked it. And 41 days.
More to come though. Do you think you'll be putting on these on South Barrule next or something like that?
There's room for one on the opposite side. If anybody, I'll set it out for them. If they want to get some volunteers, we can have one on both sides of the mountain.
Could be if not the pier, they could sponsor like planks there. Could sponsor stones here. Why not?
I don't know. This has cost nothing to do, only what I paid personally. And I've had a few friends help me, Haldane Fisher and people like that, you know, supplied us with gloves and just things we needed, you know. Everybody's very helpful. And even more so now when they see what's happened.
I think it's awesome. And I say these pictures from the drones, it's only from the height you need to see where you're going with this thing, don't you? And
it's been impossible to picture it.
Yeah. And when it's all white, fantastic. Now I've done my report. I'm leaving you up here while you do your work, and I've got to go down that hill. Wow. Okay.